Hey everybody, I'm pretty excited to do a giveaway here today for people who like and share this video. It's going to be a little bit longer, so I'm actually not going to feel too bad if you don't stick around and watch the whole thing. We'll get the gist of the contest out at the very beginning. But if you are interested in buying or selling a home in the next little bit, I would suggest that maybe it's a great idea to watch the whole video so you kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to do here. So for the contest is what we're going to do is I'm giving away some of my favorite smart devices. I'm giving away a couple of Alexas, and if you'd rather have a mini, first come, first serve, it'll be your choice kind of thing, but I'm going to pair them with the C by GE smart lights along with a smart plug. So is what this allows you to do is voice control either a set of lamps or lights in your house and a device that you plug in. I've been using these in my own house for the last little bit, and I'm actually pumped because the smart assistants have kind of dialed in their game a little bit, and these things are starting to become actually super useful and really user-friendly. And so if you win and you're a little intimidated by the technology, don't worry about it, because I have no problem just helping you set it up. It's just it's just an app-based thing, and it's super easy and like I say, super fun and cool to use. So if you like and share this video, then that'll be an entry. If you tag people, that'll be an additional entry. So if you're just here for the contest, it's cool, you can wrap it up here, but like I say, if you're gonna buy or sell a home in the next little bit, you're gonna definitely wanna see the rest of this video, because I'm gonna go ahead and explain what I do for each of my listings and how I use each of these tools. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. This is one of my favorite tools. I'm gonna use this to mount my full DSLR camera onto, and it's a Ronin gimbal by DJI. What this does, and I'll kind of show you maybe here in this area, you'll see the different movements that I can do with this. So when I walk through your house and get the interior video, it's gonna look smooth, it's gonna look professional, it's gonna be eye-catching. Mounting a full-size camera on that allows the lighting to work out. You can shoot pretty great video on phones nowadays, but to really get the lighting to work out, especially where it varies so much from home to home, from room to room, you need to put a full-size camera on here. So that's one of my favorite things. I'm gonna kind of try and go quickly so this isn't a huge long video. So there's my Ronin. This is kind of my entry-level gimbal. I throw my phone on here. Sometimes if you've ever had a consult with me, you might notice that I bring this and I kind of shoot a little preliminary video as I go through the house. I might use that on social media, but most likely I'm just gonna use that video to remind myself exactly what I was looking at in your home as I value it. Moving on, okay, this actually looks super simple. This is one of my most valuable tools. It's a wide-angle lens. It actually costs about as much as a decent full-size DSLR camera, but this allows me to capture the whole of your house in fewer shots. So instead of taking 3 shots in the living room, I can shoot it all in one, and people can just flip to one picture and say, "Oh, I get a good idea of what the living room looks like." Actually, super useful in what I do. Got a flash here. This is a 360 camera that I use primarily for social media video. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the posts on Facebook where you can move your phone around and look around. That really gives people a great idea of the space as well. This is my newest 360 camera. It shoots a higher quality, but my favorite thing about this is it allows me, you probably can't see this, it's gonna be too small, but it allows me to shoot Matterport video in your home. So this is a bird's eye view of your home. And it'll actually zoom out, kind of show people a doll's house type view, and then they can virtually walk through your house. So it's super cool. We're showing a lot of data on these virtual tours that show that gets a ton more views, a ton more exposure. It's super interesting to look at on social media. Matterport is awesome. They've really upped their game lately, so I jumped into that game. This also allows me to take video that's really interesting and cool. Maybe I'll show you some of that as well, right here. So, okay, so moving on. Sorry, I'm trying to be quick here. Like I said, I know your time is valuable. This is my newest drone. It's my DJI Pro 2 Zoom. This is shy of a $10,000 commercial camera. This is actually one of the best drones and video systems you can get that's on the market right now. It shoots in high quality, 4K ultra high def. I bought this model because it has a zoom feature that allows me to get shots that other people really can't get, because you can actually zoom in on the house. There's some effects that go along with it. I really love that, the new drone, the way it works. you can't really beat the picture quality. This guy is my first drone, my original drone, and I actually still use this one because it's not as robotic to fly as this guy. This guy's super precise. He really, looks around, he does his thing. I spent so much time flying this, I've really found that you can get a super smooth, a really cinematic look with the camera on this. That's actually a 4K ultra high def camera on that as well. So it shoots an awesome picture. That's about it for the stuff that I have here on the table. But I guess the point is, for each of my listings, I do virtual walkthrough, I do aerial video. I am a licensed commercial aerial pilot. And I spend a lot of time editing. So if you're gonna hire an agent, I kind of feel like you should get a lot for your money. I know there's a lot of, you can do it. You can shoot a decent video on a phone. You can even take listing shots on a phone. Is that really the very best marketing that you can get for your money? I don't think so. So that's why I like to do as much as I can for every one of my listings. And if you're on the buying side of that, I know a lot of you know this already, but Megan is a lender. My wife, Megan, she works for First Colony Mortgage. She is super good at what she does. And the benefit that we see when I work so closely with the lender is that if there's questions about what's going on, I can just talk to the lender. She's right there with me all the time. She can't dog me, she can't hide me. Sometimes it can be a little tough to reach some of those lenders. They're super busy. But it's always been a great resource to every one of my buyers to take advantage of her and just to get as much information as they can out of her. And also just have a really stress-free transaction. So we'll be announcing these winners shortly. Like and share it, tag a few people for extra entries. Super excited about this. And if you have any questions about listing your home or buying a home, give me a call. We'd love to talk to you. Me and Megan would love to talk to you if you're a buyer. If you just want to list, let me come over and give you a personalized listing presentation and tell you exactly what I can do for your home and get it sold as quickly as possible for the most money.